The holidays are here, which for a lot of us is a very exciting time, but it can also be a very stressful time. And one of the most stressful parts of the holidays seems to be gift giving. So today I'm going to share how you can take the stress out of gift giving and really boost the joy that you and others around you experience this holiday season. I'm sharing 3 of my favorite tips, so stick around. Hey there, what's up, and welcome back. I'm Dr. Allison, most of you know that, of Dr. Allison Answers, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I've pretty much made it my life mission to simplify psychology so that you can get the most out of your life. Psychology has so much to say about how we can lead rich, meaningful lives, and it's my job to break that down for you. And today I'm talking about gift giving. The holidays are here, and anyone who knows me knows I love all things holiday. The get-togethers, the weather, the food, the music. I seriously love it all. But in recent years, one of the things that I haven't loved as much is gift giving, which is ironic because I actually normally love giving gifts. But I think the reason that for so many of us gift giving has turned into this really stressful thing is that there's so much pressure around it. Pressure to find the right thing, pressure to get something amazing, which often leads to overspending or overextending yourself. And it's just this thing that was supposed to be about love and care has turned into stress and stress. So I want to share 3 really simple ways that you can take the stress out of gift giving and really celebrate the holidays with the people you love in a more meaningful way. The first tip to reduce the stress of gift giving is to create a new tradition. So make something, create an experience that you do with friends or family every single year. And this experience, this tradition becomes the gift. Have dinner at your favorite restaurant together. Meet at the specific bar to grab a holiday drink. Have a movie watching party with friends and family, or host a gingerbread get together every single year. By creating this tradition, it gives you something to look forward to and to really put on your calendar as a way to mark and celebrate the holiday season. This is actually something that we have enacted with our very best friends. I have known her since I was 10 years old, and they live in Chicago, and honestly, we have everything we need. They have everything they need. Like, I couldn't figure out anything to get them that felt meaningful. So we decided no more gifts, and instead we have a tradition. We've done this the last several holidays where we go to our favorite tiny little Filipino restaurant in Chicago. It's so merry and festive, and of course in Chicago it's always freezing outside, and we just bundle up and go, and then after dinner we go out on the town. That makes it sound like we do something really fabulous, but we go out, find a little cozy spot, and grab a drink or 2. This started just as, one year we did it, and we loved it so much that it has now become a staple in my holiday season. It is one of the things I look forward to the most, and that anticipation and just the memory of that. It's so fun and festive, and it is truly better than any single gift or candle or movie or home decor thing that we could exchange with them. So this tradition doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. It doesn't even have to be holiday themed, but it's something you and this other person agree on that you're going to do every single year in place of a gift. I really encourage you to try this. Start a tradition with either a family member or a friend or someone that you typically exchange gifts with. You will not regret it. The second thing you can do to make gift giving less stressful is to give experiences and not things. So if you really do want to gift something, if that's important to you, make it an experience, not a thing. You don't need to be a psychologist to know and read and see the research that experiences give us greater happiness than stuff or things. And there's a couple different reasons for this. One is that we know that the excitement and anticipation of an event or an experience often boosts our happiness more than the experience ourselves. So you see this with vacations a lot. Often we look forward to the experience or the vacation, and that actually boosts your happiness more than laying on the beach itself. So by gifting someone an experience, you're giving them, one, that awesome experience, but you're also giving them that anticipation and the excitement that comes before the experience. So it's like a twofer, two gifts in one. The other reason that experiences are more helpful to give around the holidays is because there's less to compare with experiences, right? With stuff, it's a little bit easier to compare, two candles, two things, two gifts, right? There's a monetary value, maybe there's a size value. We are natural comparative beings as humans. We can't really help it. And so by giving experiences, not things, you reduce the likelihood that you're going to compare and then feel less joy around whatever it is that you're giving. Maybe there's something really cool in your friend's city that they've been wanting to do or that you've heard about. Gift that to them. Maybe there's a concert coming up that you both want to go to. Maybe there's an awesome exhibit at a museum. Gift that. Or maybe your friend is just getting into crocheting, right? Find a class at a local studio and gift that to them. Experiences are so much more memorable and they contribute to lasting happiness. So ditch the stuff and gift an experience. And the third and final way to really take the stress out of gift giving this holiday season is to gift something you're good at. I love that we're kind of seeing this cultural shift to more homemade and handmade items. And one of the ways that you can do that is by leveraging a talent or a skill or something you are good at. And while this might seem like kind of a cheap way out of gift giving, it's not. It's incredibly meaningful and hopefully it is a little more friendly on your wallet. Many of you know that my husband is a super talented photographer, and so one of the things this year we decided to keep gifts a little bit smaller with his family is everyone in his family got a framed original print of his, and we selected it based on a memory that we shared with each of his family members. It's coming from him and his lens and his mind, but it's also a way to be thoughtful about the other person. And this is better than any, stock photo or any candle we could buy because it's his. And every time they look at it, they will think of him and the gift that he has. If photography isn't your thing, maybe knitting is, maybe cooking is, whatever, find your talent, find something you're good at and leverage that into a gift. And if you're thinking, Allison, I'm not really crafty, I don't really have a talent, stop. I want you to rethink that. I'm not the most crafty person either. I can't knit, I can't crochet, I gave up on calligraphy. I'm just not the most crafty person. However, you know what I am good at? I am good at creating meditations on the fly. It's kind of a weird gift, but it's something I'm good at. So if I knew somebody was working to reduce their stress or to work on meditation, a meaningful gift I could give a friend is several personalized and custom meditations that obviously I wrote and then I put on a track for them. They're not going to be able to get that anywhere else. That's using my talent to gift them something personal and meaningful that wasn't about money, but was really about me investing my resources. When I was in middle school and on a low budget, my little brother and I loved to play Donkey Kong. That's clearly dating me. And I didn't have a lot of money that Christmas, so I spent a lot of time Googling cheat codes for Donkey Kong. Don't judge me. And I put them in a little folder and got them all together, and then we left them by the TV, and whenever we were struggling, we would reference the cheat codes. That was a way to leverage my skills in Googling and, researching into a useful and meaningful gift that cost me nothing, but did cost my parents some ink on the printer. That's a way to leverage your talent, really think about the other person, and give a gift that doesn't cost a thing other than your talent, skills, and thought. Gift giving does not have to be stressful. If gift giving is for you, then do it differently. You have control over how you handle this holiday season and how you manage gift giving. So if it's been stressful, if it's something that taxes you or drains your bank account, do it different this season by using one of these tips. As always, I am so grateful that you spend your time here with me. A reminder, there is so much more goodness on my website, drallisonanswers.com, that I don't share here on YouTube. So head over there, check it out, and get lots of tips for making the most out of your holiday season. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.